Welcome back to our franchise playing the Angels. It is September 1st. We've had our call-ups. We decided to go with Sam Bachman, who had been lights out at AAA with a sub-2 ERA, and he earned his way in. He looks like an up-and-coming pitcher worth noticing. His potential has gone up to a B potential. He bested some of the guys that we were anticipating bringing up, including Ben Joyce and Landon Sims and the newly acquired Michael Kopech, who is right in the same range, but just incredible incredible season performance by Bachman that needed to be rewarded. And we also brought up third baseman Orelvis Martinez, who we were able to get in trade. He was the best performing minor leaguer we had, and this will give us a chance to move Edmundo Sosa to second base to make up for our weakness at that position at the moment. So for the last month of the season, we've got some rising players, and we've done our call-ups. So looking ahead at our schedule, we've got one last game against the Seattle Mariners when we've got crosstown rivals in the Dodgers. And then we have a bunch of division games to play against the elite of the division. So this is not our best month to look forward to. The Mariners are beatable, though we dropped the first two games of this series. The Dodgers are the Dodgers, and then the Rangers, and then two series against the Rangers, two series against the Astros. Both of that's a couple of four-game series and three-game series with the Chicago White Sox, the lowly Chicago White Sox, in the middle of that to potentially beat up on. And the first place Twins. So if looking at the teams that we are playing against, aside from Seattle at 74 wins, the Dodgers and the Rangers are at 79 wins. The Astros are at 87 and Minnesota's at 85. So Chicago is the only losing record team, but more than that, the only first or second place team. So that we've got six winnable games and a lot of games that are going to be hard for us to compete in. Today we're gonna finish up our season, see how things go. We're gonna probably jump in and take a look at Martinez in a player lock, and otherwise finish up this first season of franchise. So stick around and we'll see how it goes.
Coming to you live from Southern California. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time. Ray is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Orelvis Martinez.
The third
And there's
baseman,
one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Gilbert back to work. That's inside. And it's fouled away.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Orelvis Martinez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
First, one gone.
I think I'm going to turn down the the voiceover. I usually the play-by-play. I've been trying to figure out in the series the role of that.
When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, runner at first.
I want to do
Mike Trout.
I want to do a little bit of this throughout the series, having the sort of professional announcers, because there's something fun about it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm going to go.
On his way to third. Coming home. The relay throw.
Uh-oh.
The tag, and he's in.
Oh, I did it. Oh, the throw was a little offline. I saw where that was coming, and I was like, there's no way he's going to get it. He told me to keep going.
All the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
But look at the throw. If it had been
so digging in, Orelvis Martinez
to his left rather than my right, his right, he could have gotten me. Oh, that was not the one to throw at, swing at.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So part of what I'm playing with in general is there's the convention in these games, watching people
and first offering is fouled off,
having the player
and the pitch.
do the commentary, and I've been doing, I did a little bit of that as well as but also wanting to have the professional sort of clip. Ooh, he threw that one down the middle. Did I get it? First home run. Look at that.
With his first major league
First.
home run, a special moment in his young career. And who
Excellent.
knows,
Look at that. Got his first hit, got his first home run. After scoring his first run. Oh, that's a good debut. Look at that. Orelvis Martinez has arrived. I was not super, I wasn't sure how to feel about all of this, but I like the idea of having this guy be our future third baseman, or maybe have him switch it up. He plays short in in the minors right now, he's a shortstop. So I like the idea of a guy with some pop at short. Though we just extended Neto, so he's our shortstop at the moment. So Martinez, Aurelvis Martinez, is likely to be our third baseman future. But that's a good first game. He didn't get to field anything. he didn't take anything in his direction on the infield. But he ended 2 for 4 with a home run, RBI, 2 runs scored. That is an excellent stat line for a first career game. Good job, Aurelvis Martinez. All right, now we're going to player lock with Tommy Troy. Get a chance to take a look at another one of our
fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's
our
the
new
Sacramento
prospects.
River Cats going up against the Salt Lake Bees.
Our number 2 prospect, it looked like, in the last one. He had been our number 1, but he was listed as the second of our 2 top 100 prospects. Aurelvis Martinez being
just about set to
the
go
first
now.
of them.
And on the hill in this one, Luis Lato. You can see from the stats that he's been death, one down. And now the center fielder, Luis Matos.
So Tommy Troy is
quick throw back in.
multi-position eligible. He plays a lot of he plays all over the infield and he plays some outfield. We have a glut of infielders at AAA, and so he seems as the most polished of our minor leaguers. I thought he can remain. He can play some left field for us. We're facing us, Keaton Wynn. Oh, there we go. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hit that. You remember a few years ago, you did that to help change your camera angle, but that locks it behind your guy. I didn't want to do that. But that's what we wanted to do in a previous iteration of the game.
And here at the plate, Tommy Troy.
River Cats are up 2-0. The bases are juiced. 1 out for our Tommy Troy. What can we do here?
Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. 1-0, and the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center.
Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. I'm unloading the bases.
They've cleared the bases. It's 3-2. He's already
big,
2 with a single and a
big
double, and moseying
hit right there. You keep this up, Tommy Troy, you're going to be playing yourself into the conversation. Play yourself into the conversation for 2025. You led off with a loud single to left field. Got a 3-run double your second trip up to the plate.
And that is a base hit.
Just giving us some basic base hits. We're not going to give us any fly balls here to left field to try and track down. All right, he's 658 ops on the year so far. He's still under 250. See if we can.
That one fouled off.
Ooh, that was a mistake pitch that I should have been able to crush. I didn't see it quick enough. Ooh,
this one popped
got
up
jammed.
Ground on the first base side.
Should have just taken it.
Under it, makes the catch, and there's one down. Man at second, one away. The second baseman, the next to hit. Fly to left. Makes the grab for the second out. just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Tommy Troy.
All right, we get to see a southpaw. Let's see if we can get some contact here.
Foul ball there.
If I got my PCI faster than my trigger thumb.
And a high fly out to center.
A little too far down.
Matos drifting towards this one.
Got a little under it.
Brings it in for the
If I had gotten about half as under that as I did, man, that would have been solid out to, that would have been out to center field there. Could have taken him deep.
Lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Tommy
I
Troy.
liked that. Does he have some power to be able to lift that so deep to center field, being so under it?
On a line for a base hit. So one on now with one
Right.
away.
That's a 3-for-5 day for Tommy Troy, leading off
Man on at first. Now the center
here in the
fielder,
bottom of the
number
8th, up 8-4, 1 on. He's going to have me steal.
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. 3-1.
Oh, but
Couldn't
it's a
come
ball.
up
That's a walk.
The catcher, number 35. Yeah.
with it. And now at the plate, Chad Wallach. The pitch to the right side, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Safe at the plate.
Yes.
The lead is up to 5.
Yes. Got in there from second. So he does have some speed.
9-4 is how this one ends up. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman.
I like
Thanks for
his
tuning in to
I like his
Baseball on the
overall. I
Show.
like his profile.
And good night, Jim, wherever you are.
He had a great game. 3-for-5. Double, couple of singles, scored a run, drove in 3. And so I got this notification and I looked, and Rosenberg has a head fracture and is expected to be out over 6 months. Oh my gosh. Kenny Rosenberg, he's on our 40-man. I can only imagine what kind of horrific moment that was. And got injured today with back stiffness. What? Didn't we just see he had a head fracture? Michael Darrell Hicks got injured today with forearm tightness and is expected to be out a few days. And Placencia got injured today with an oblique strain. Oops, sorry. In this game, it's only a few days, but obliques can be lingering problems. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is frightening for a pitcher. Well, it's frightening for anybody, but I assume a comebacker got him in the head. And so he's the only one on the list aside from Luis Rengifo, who has been on the list for quite some time with his torn Achilles tendon. But he is, they're both out for the remainder of the year. Well, here we are so far. Just as the heads up, we had a frightening game with a 7-run 4th inning against the Dodgers and a close one, a 2-4 loss for Griffin Canning. Then we took 3 of 4 against Texas and then lost 3-game series with the Twins. But we lost 3-4, won 3-2, then lost 3-7. and now have some home games coming up against a homestand against the Astros and the White Sox coming up.
You always have to worry
All
about
right,
the fastball.
here we go.
DeGrom, I mean, it's an electric
Looking
pitch
for
him.
stolen
I mean,
base number
usually
40.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw is low. And he's
Oh, here it
We all know
is.
this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you
Number
just gotta do
40.
something different to generate some
We
offense.
did
A
it.
little more aggressive right
Joe
there.
Adele with
Put
40
the pressure on the opponent.
stolen
See if it pays off on the
bases,
scoreboard for this team.
showing off his elite speed. He is not an on-base machine, but he did it. Oh, the Rangers came from behind to win 2-1 with home runs in the 8th and 9th innings.
I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that?
Oh, so close. We almost got
Your final score
a 1-0
here today,
shutout.
2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire
All
outstanding
right.
crew here at MLB.
That's going to bring an end to the penultimate game of the season. So let's go. Let us do this last game. It's Reed Detmers. He has struggled this year, but let's give him a shot. Close out this season. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm going to do a little bit of sim play. We'll jump in at the end to see how this goes. Last game of the season here. Here we are, game 162.
The Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Texas Rangers have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep
in this series, but look at that.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've
They're batting
done.
2-2-4.
But divisional sweeps are outstanding,
But
especially
they're only
on the
giving
road.
up
They're
2
gonna get
runs.
a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch.
All right, Reed Detmers, through 32 games, 8-52, 8-15, 165 in the third, 544, 155 whip. Strikeout rate 20.7 is pretty good, but his walks have been dangerous. Evan Carter with 79 RBIs leading off. So let's see. Elite gives up a leadoff single. Line out. Corey Seager hits into a fielder's choice. All right. Out of the inning, it's Nathan Eovaldi going against Nolan Shanwell, who doubles. Taylor Ward grounds out. Mike Trout hits a double, but they threw out the runner at home. Mickey Moniak, RBI single, gets the game open 1-0. Logan O'Hoppe grounds out. Strikeout, ground out, walk, ground out. So we're into the second. Sosa, Neto hits a single. Joe Adele flies out. Levon Soto grounds out. Through 2.
Ball 4, take the base.
He walked Evan Carter.
That's ball 4.
2 on, 2 out for Adolis Garcia, who hits a 2-run double. Josh Young now strikes out. Baldy on the mound gives up a single to Taylor Ward. Single to Moniak. That brings up O'Hoppe with runners on the corners. Gets him out. He gives up a single. Out. Single. Out. 2 on, 2 outs for Evan Carter again. Gets out of it. Oh! Solo home run for Adolis Garcia. They take a 3-1 lead. Zach Plesac is in for the 6th inning. Gives up a leadoff single and a walk. And a second walk. This almost 200 innings, almost all of it in relief. Plesac's getting tired. Davis Daniel has had a tough go as our backup long reliever. And it's a 7-1 game.
That's ball 4.
Trout walks. You know what?
So here's the cleanup hitter.
Let's see if we can get him another stolen base.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
I got him.
And he easily steals the bag.
Really nice.
That's
swing
19
right
for
there.
Mike
He knew
Trout.
He had to get a really good jump on
Can't-
the pitcher because that catcher can
Not
make up
sure
some
we're gonna get
time.
to
And
20
such a
this
good
year.
catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there.
Let's get back into it.
You're out.
Sosa gets an RBI
And next for the
single.
Angels,
Let's see if we can get him a stolen
1
base.
for 2. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses.
Ooh, that was a
There. Save.
good throw, but that off-speed
See,
pitch
he
was.
definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that's stolen
Sosa's
base
got a
was
little bit of
impossible
speed. He
without
doesn't
that
have
sprint
quite
speed.
Mike Trout speed, but he has enough speed to steal some bases. So we've got a few guys on this team with enough speed to get some to be dangerous. Oh, and Daniel gives up another run. Ooh, caught Nate Lowe stealing.
3.
2-run home run for Evan Carter.
You're out. Out. 3.
And Suarez is in
Ball 4. Take your base.
to try and
3.
stop the bleeding. Evaldi still in. Gives up a leadoff double to Taylor Ward. Mike Trout. Oh, here we go.
And
Here's our
next will be the
chance.
cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Try and get him
Here's
to
the
20.
pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. No throw, safe at second.
Defensive
Easy
indifference.
swipe to second right there with no throw.
So they're not going to count it. Oh.
Out. 3. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. 3. 3.
And that's it. 10-2.
Well, when you reel
Is
off
the
8
final.
wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing.
Oh my gosh. It was a blowout to end the season. 67-95 is the final record, almost the reverse of the Rangers 96-66. Let's take a look at our final standings. Oh, we have an injury update. Moran suffered a broken nail today and is expected to be out a few days. All right. All right, let's take a look at our standings. In the American League East, the Orioles won the division, and it looks like the Blue Jays and Rays have clinched playoffs. The Twins, with 102 wins, took the Central, and the Astros took the American League West, with Rangers clinching the wild card spot. We finished 4th, a game ahead of the Athletics. Our final win percentage is .414, putting us 4th from the bottom, above the A's, the Royals, and the White Sox. In the National League, the Phillies won the East. The Phillies won the East with 100 wins. I'm just realizing this, and the Braves clinched the wild card spot with 99 wins. Cubs won the Central with 89 wins, and the Dodgers won the East with 95, with the Diamondbacks and the Padres also clinching spots in the playoffs. At the bottom of the rankings are the Rockies and the Nationals. So we finished with the 6th worst record in the league. Let's take a look at our league leaders. Davis Schneider has won the batting title over teammate Bo Bichette by 1 point. National League leader is Orlando Arcia with a 357. Wow. Luis Ariz at only 305 for him. Hits, at-bats, doubles. Let's get those. Well, let's see. Doubles leaders Gunnar Henderson and Shohei Ohtani. Triples Julio Rodriguez and Ronald Acuna Jr. Home runs, Adolis Garcia led the American League with 49 above Aaron Judge and Yordan Alvarez. In the National League, it was Matt Olson with 48 over Pete Alonso, Acuna, and Tatis. Patrick Wisdom had 36. RBI was Gunnar Henderson with 135. That is incredible. Look at this season for him, his third season, his second full season, batted .309 with 37 home runs, 135 RBIs. What was his WAR? 7.2 WAR. That is a season for him. Tatis led the National League with 131 runs. Stolen bases, Estuary Ruiz had 52, Willie Castro had 42, and Joe Adell had 40 for the Angels. I think Trout will be in here. Tied Jose Caballero for 18th with 19. The National League leader was Ellie De La Cruz with 41, which seems low. Trey Turner was second with 40. Nolan Shanwell led the league in walks. Ian Happ had 112 in the National League. On base percentage, Yordan Alvarez with 430, Bryce Harper with 433. Alvarez led with 623 slugging, and Acuna with 624 slugging. Alvarez and Julian with ops over 1,000. Acuna, the only in the NL to do so. Corbin Burns, Joe Ryan, Justin Verlander, and John Gray all finished the season with 18 wins. Tyler Glasnow, he must have pitched the whole season with 22 in the NL. Verlander, remember, had 14 going into the All-Star game. He had 14 wins in the first half. Saves, Jose Leclerc finished the season with 51 saves. Jose Alvarado with 47. Tarek Skubal had the lowest ERA. Zach Wheeler had the lowest ERA. Strikeouts, Kevin Gausman and Spencer Strider. Thank goodness he beat out Blake Snell. Was not looking like that was going to happen. And Whip, Pablo Lopez led the American League, and Zach Wheeler in the National League. Oh, I wanted to look at WAR. I forgot to. No, league leaders. Pitching WAR, Tarek Skubal, Kevin Gausman, and now Zach Wheeler, Tyler Glasnow. That's 7.1 WAR. Holy cats, dude. Okay. Batting WAR, Ketel Marte with 9.5. How? Oh my gosh. A 332 batting average, 28 home runs, 109 RBIs. Ketel Marte and a 979 OPS. That is a remarkable season. Ronald Acuna 9.3, Dansby Swanson with 8.2, and Fernando Tatis with 8. That's really good. Aaron Judge finished with an 8.3 for the American League. He ended up finishing 279, batting 279 with 47 home runs, 121 RBIs. for Aaron Judge. Let's take a look at our statistics, how we did as a team. Yeah, no, let's do it this way. Nolan Shanwell finished 267. Same as Taylor Ward, who had hit 267 with 19 home runs. Mike Trout heated up in the second half, finishing 285 with 30 home runs and 82 RBIs and 19 stolen bases, as we saw. Mickey Moniak, 239 with 18 home runs, 65 RBIs, and only one stolen base. Logan O'Hoppe broke 20 home runs with a 231 average. Edmundo Sosa finished 233 with 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. I know it's a little underwhelming, but he had a solid season coming over to us from the Phillies. Zach Neto finished 234. He got off to that electric start, but he had a solid season in the end. Joe Adell finished 242 with 11 home runs and 46 RBIs, playing as a sort of part-time player, full-time regular at the end of the season. And Livan Soto finished the season starting against righties, finished with a 216 average and 2 home runs. Orelvis Martinez, we had to put him against lefties because he was having a hard time in the end. Anthony Rendon finished 211 with 9 homers and 24 ribbies. Matthias, Aaron Hicks, and Willie Calhoun round out our hitters. As for pitchers, Spencer Turnbull, we got his ERA down below 6. It was over 8. Reed Detmers finished 544. Very disappointing season for him. Chase Silseth, we brought his ERA back down under 5. It was at 540 at one point. Underwhelming season for him, though the progression is happening for him. Griffin Canning finished 8-19. We avoided a 20-loss season for him with a 4.6 ERA, and Patrick Sandoval, the clear winner on this season with a 12-9, the only one with a winning record, 12-9 with a 3.47 ERA. Zach Plesac, I think, earned a right to be in the starting rotation, but we never put him there, partly because of just the way the season progressed. He pitched almost 200 innings out of the bullpen. Davis Daniel also did too, but his was terrifying ERA there, 7.36 with a 178 whip. He is probably not ready for the majors. Jose Suarez finished the season with a 5.03. Robert Stevenson had a forgettable 6.17. Jose Soriano only got 12 innings, but he did get a 3 ERA. The computer never used Sam Bachman. I played with him once and pitched 1 inning with 0 strikeouts, 0 walks, 0 hits, and 0 runs. Drew Pomerantz, the computer never used him at all, but for 4.1 third innings. It was all the Andrew Wantz and Jimmy Herget show, and they locked it down for the last 2 months of the season. Herget finishing with 11 saves and Wantz with 2 and 16 holds. And, of course, Herget had 12 holds as well. That was before he became the closer. Oh, it looks like our AA team has won the Southern League North Division Championship Series and will be taking on the Biscuits in the Southern League Championship Series. We didn't make the postseason. I know that's a shocker. Let's see. There they are. So we do have some playoff baseball. to watch and to work through. Let's take a look. I already looked at the league leader, Nolan Shanwell, led the league in walks. Okay, let's look at awards. Gunnar Henderson for Most Valuable Player, and Matt Olson in the National League for MVP. Cy Young was Corbin Burns and Tyler Glasnow. Batting titles, which we saw. Relievers, Leclerc and Bednar. He wasn't the league leader in saves, but they gave it to him. Rookie of the Year was Evan Carter. We did not have anyone finish in the top 3. Jackson Merrill wins for the National League. Hank Aaron Award goes to Jordan Alvarez and Ronald Acuna. Gold Gloves for pitchers, for catchers, for first, for second, for third. Shortstop, we have a Gold Glove for Zach Neto. Left field, center, and right. And for DH, Silver Slugger Award. Of course, it's Shohei. For third, for short, for outfield. Okay, there we are. Now let's see how... Oh, Drew Heckenberg loses game 1. Dana wins. That's Brett Carey's turn. And he wins. Well, no, Mason Ehrlich gets the win. Darren Moran. The Trash Pandas have won the Southern League Championship Series. So we do have a playoff team, and we have a playoff winner in the Trash Pandas, AA victors. In the majors postseason, the Texas Rangers beat out the Blue Jays 2-0 in there, and the Rays beat the Orioles to advance to the divisional series. The Braves beat the Diamondbacks, and the Padres beat the Cubs to advance to the divisional series in the National League, the division series. Braves and Dodgers take the first game. Oh, we've got some contests going. It looks like the Phillies beat the Braves again. Oh my gosh, upset alert. And Dodgers easily beat the Padres to make it to the NLCS. Texas is in. Tampa Bay and Houston are tied at 2 each. And it's Houston that wins game 5. So it's a Texas ALCS. And it's a coast-to-coast NLCS. Let's see. Phillies take game 1. Rangers take game 1. And Dodgers take game 2. Texas has a 2-0 lead over Houston. Philly takes the lead. Oh, and they tie it up with the Dodgers tied up. But Texas has a 3-0 lead. Ooh, Houston saves it, and the Phillies take the lead. Oh, it's 3-2. Big series here. Oh, game 7 coming for the NLCS. And it's Texas Dodgers. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Texas takes game 1. Dodgers take game 2. Dodgers take game 3. Game 4. Texas coming back 2-3. Dodgers win the World Series right there. Awards. Freddie Freeman is the World Series MVP. And Nate Lowe is the postseason MVP with 8 home runs for the Rangers and 14 RBI. That is huge. All right, that is it. That the first season for our Angels franchise is in the books. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the World Series 4-2 over the Texas Rangers. They are taking home the hardware. Freddie Freeman's taken home the World Series MVP trophy. It is a big win for them. The Dodgers didn't just win LA, they won the whole world this year. And I think that's where we have to stop. I think that's a good place to end today. This is a big episode, big finale. What we have next is postseason and see how all of that progresses. But for season 1, we are done. The Dodgers won the World Series. We finished 67-95, 31 games behind the Houston Astros. We finished with winning 2 of our last 10 games. We preferred playing daytime baseball to nighttime baseball, and that's about what we have to offer this year. I hope you enjoyed the first season, but stick around. I think we have some exciting things in store coming up soon. I think this next year will be interesting for this team. All right. Thanks for being here. We will see you next time.